everyone, welcome to your grammar class. Today in grammar, we're going to practice tenses. Now, what is tense? Tense tells us when an action took place. कब कोई काम हुआ, कब कोई action हुआ. When was an action? Uh, when did an action take place? Past में हुआ, पहले हो गया, present में हुआ, अभी हो रहा है, or future में हुआ. It will happen in the future. Sometimes it will happen. It has not happened yet, but it is going to happen later. So when did an action take place is what a tense tells us. So there are three types of tenses we all know: past, present, and future. Today we're going to learn a little about simple past, simple present, and simple future tenses. Okay. For example, we can see this picture. So we see that a lady is cooking food. Somebody's mother is probably cooking food. So in simple present tense, we will write, my mother cooks. My mother cooks. Okay. So what is the verb here? Verb means action word. Action word kya hai yahan pe? The action word is cooks. So in simple tenses, simple past, simple present, simple future, the verb tense changes. For example, here the verb kya tha yahan pe? Cook. The verb was cook, and the verb का जो tense है उसमें change हुआ है. Let's see, move ahead. My mother cooked, past tense. पहले मेरी मम्मी ने खाना बना लिया. Here also the verb here is cook. See, इसमें भी verb cook है, बस पर उसका tense change हो गया. The tense of the verb has changed. Let's move ahead and see future tense में क्या है. My mother will cook. So every time we want to denote future tense, जो future में होने वाला है, simple future tense, we will add the word will in front of the before the actual verb. So the actual verb here is cook, and we will add the helping verb will to make it a simple future tense sentence. So in present tense, we add verb plus ses. What is the verb here? The verb here is cook. Let's write it down. The verb here is cook, and we have added an s to make it simple future, simple present tense. So cook plus s has become cooks. So we add s or es to make the verb into to change the verb into simple present tense. In past, we just add verb plus d or ed, right? For example, here the verb is cook. So cook, cook plus ed equals to cooked. So that's how we we change a verb into simple past tense. Now for future tense, simple future tense, we just add will in before the actual verb. So will plus cook बस ऐड किया है. So my mother will cook. This is simple future tense. मेरी मम्मी खाना बनाएगी. My mother cooks. Verb is cook plus s. मेरी मम्मी खाना बनाती है. Simple past. My mother cooked. मेरी मम्मी ने खाना बनाया था. मेरी मम्मी खाना बनाती थी. All right. So these are a few examples of simple past, simple present, simple future tense. Let's do one more example. Student goes to school. Okay, student goes to school. Here, the verb is go. The verb here is go. So see, what has happened? Verb is the verb here is go, and we have just added es to it. Go plus es equals to goes, right? So simple present, verb plus s or es. Simple past, student went to school. Now this did not become good. ये GOED नहीं बन गया because the past tense of go is went. So remember, the past tense of go is went. So that's why we did not write it as goed. For future tense, what happened? Student will go to school. So will plus verb, will plus go became will go. But student school jata hai, student school jata tha, student school jayega. So this was the second example. So here we see a chart. In this chart, nothing. It's very simple. We have to complete this table. So complete the verb tense chart. So some verbs are given and we have to fill the chart. The first column is verb. The second column is past tense में वो verb कैसा रहेगा, present tense में वो verb कैसा रहेगा, and future tense में वो verb कैसा रहेगा. We already know the rules. Past tense के लिए we will add ed. Present tense के लिए we will add s or es. Future tense के लिए we will just add the word will before the verb. Okay. So let's start with Didi is going to do a few with you. So you will do together. Okay. Make sure you're writing in your notebook as well. So the first verb is walk. Walk ka past tense is walked. Present tense is walks. Excuse me. Future tense will become will walk. Right? Here the verb is not given, but I can see that present tense mein looks given hai. So I know the verb will then be look. Look ka past tense will be looked. Excuse me. Look ka past tense will be looked. Present tense is looks. Future tense will become will look. Here the verb given is smoked. Verb smoke. Present tense smokes. Future tense will smoke. Okay. Here in the chart, future tense given is will finish. So will plus verb. So verb I know is finish. So past tense will become e plus ed, finished. Here present tense will become finishes, and future tense we already know will finish. Here present tense is given listen. So we know present tense में हमेशा s या es added रहता है. So we'll just remove the s from here. So the verb is listen. Past tense is listened. Just add ed, and future tenses will listen. Will plus verb. Here the verb given is enter. So past tense is entered. Sorry, and entered. Present tense just add s, enters. And future tenses will enter. Right? The last three you are going to do on your own. Will help, future tense, called, past tense, talks, present tense. Last three you're going to fill on your own. Okay, let's practice a few questions. The first three Didi is going to help you, and the last three you're going to do on your own. Okay. So my grandma dash my children every day. Watch diya hua hai yahan pe. And simple present mein we have to write. So I know in simple present all I have to do is add s or es to the verb. So watch me, I'm going to add es. So my grandma watches my children every day. Okay, my grandma watches मेरी grandma, मेरी दादी, नानी मेरे बच्चों को देखती है रोज. The sun dash in the east. The verb given here is rise, and I have to write it in simple present tense. So I'm just going to add an s to the verb rises. I dash class 6th last year. The verb is pass and simple past mein likhna. So I'm just going to add ed, past. I passed class 6th last year. मैं last year class 6 pass किया. We dash in the evening today. Play is the verb. Simple future. So future के लिए we know we just add will plus verb. So will play. We will play in the evening today. हम आज शाम को खेलने वाले हैं. खेलेंगे. My dad dashed Jaipur next week. The verb here is go. Simple future. So future के लिए I'm just going to add my dad will go to Jaipur. My dad will go to Jaipur next week. Here's a 2 is missing. My dad will go to Jaipur next week. Sorry. Yeah. So you're doing Sorry, I already did. Okay, fifth, last one you're doing on your own. Rajni dashed her tiffin with her friends. The verb is share, and you have to write in simple past tense. Okay, and that's it. After this, you have a worksheet. You're going to do the worksheet and send it to your bhaiya didi before 4 p.m. Okay. I want all of you to submit before 4 p.m. because I'm marking who's writing or who's not writing, who's submitting and who's not submitting. So make sure you're submitting it to your bhaiya didi. Otherwise, we have to put you absent. We will only be marking you absent if you don't submit your homework. Okay. Chalo, bye bye.